Today I'm going to teach you guys how to buy Shiba Inu coin. That's it. Let's go. So let's learn how to buy Shiba token. So these first couple steps, I'm actually going to teach you guys how to use Coinbase and buy Ethereum through Coinbase and then send it to TrustWallet. The idea is that I'm using Coinbase because I find it the easiest way to buy Ethereum, and you have to use Ethereum to swap for SHIB token because it's on the Ethereum network. But there's other ways you can buy Ethereum and send it. Just for me personally, I feel like Coinbase is the easiest and fastest way to get Ethereum, and they make it so much easy to send it. So I'm teaching guys how to do it this way. Obviously, if you don't have a Coinbase account, it's probably take like a day or two to set up. Or if you want to use something else. But the main idea is having Ethereum and then sending it to your Trust Wallet in this case. So let's go through these steps right now. So sign into your Coinbase account and click on Trade. Located on the far left panel is the icon with the two arrows. Find Ethereum on the list of tradable assets and click Buy. Again, if you're new to this, some of these tokens like SHIB, you can't just buy with US dollars or another currency. You have to actually buy it with Ethereum and then do a swap. So again, swapping might seem like it's a little difficult. It's definitely an extra step, but I'm here to walk you through and make sure that you fully understand what you're getting into. Obviously, buying Ethereum, you're only going to have Ethereum for a short amount of time because you're going to use it to swap. And make sure that you buy Ethereum because you're buying this on the Ethereum network. Don't buy anything else. Don't think you can buy Bitcoin or something like that and swap it. Make sure that you're buying Ethereum. If you ever wondered what the pairs are, and pairs are what you can swap for, you could always just research it online. Usually you could check the website of the token to learn how to buy it. So, but in this use case, you are swapping it for Ethereum to SHIB. A lot of other popular altcoins, you're swapping BNB to another altcoin, but in this case, you have to use Ethereum. So type it as how much you'd like to invest in SHIB. As we mentioned, you'll need to pay on the Ethereum network fee. Make sure to throw in an extra 150 to 200 to cover it. Yeah, so this might seem like sticker shock, but yes, there's going to be a lot of fees involved in this process. And that's just the what you have to play with if you're on the Ethereum network. A lot of people, like I mentioned, use BNB or the Binance Smart Chain because they have lower fees. But since SHIB chose to be on the Ethereum network, you're going to have to pay to play essentially in order to get SHIB. So I think of it as everyone has to go through this. Everyone has to go through these fees in order to get it. So you have to as well. So take some comfort in that. So an extra 150, 200 to cover it. It all depends. And like I said, it's hard to estimate how much the fees are going to be, but that seems pretty reasonable. So in this case, we're giving $400. Click on the preview buy. Again, just talking about Coinbase. The next page will show you the total, including Coinbase fees, and then click on buy now. Then we'll return to Coinbase, but for now, we'll pull up the TrustWallet app. So the TrustWallet app, again, this is how you're going to get and swap for Shiba. So if you don't have the TrustWallet, you could download it on Android or the iOS Play Store. Again, it's a great wallet. So you could think of it as the wallet is where you're going to store and hold all your coins. You can also do your swapping there, but that's at the end of the day, your Shiba tokens is going to exist in your Trust Wallet. So even though you're buying Ethereum on a different platform like Coinbase, but you're going to eventually send it, and then everything after you swap will exist in Trust Wallet. So Trust Wallet is a great app, so I recommend you download it, especially if you're going through this process with several other coins. You'll probably be using Trust Wallet a lot. To enable SHIB, tap on the top right icon and type Shiba into the search bar. When it pops up, toggle it on, ensure that the button turns green, click done. So the idea here is that when you toggle it, it's going to show up on there. Right now, it should either be empty if this is your first time opening Trust Wallet, or there might be some basic stuff like Ethereum, etc. But you want to make sure that this token, since you're going to buy it, shows up on there. So you're essentially saying, okay, I want to show all my SHIB holdings. Obviously, right now you haven't done anything, so it's going to show 0, but we're just trying to set it up. Tap on Ethereum and hit receive. So the idea is that you're trying to you need a place to send it. So you know where you're going to send it from, Coinbase, you know you're sending Ethereum, but you need to know where you're sending it to. And you're sending it to your Trust Wallet address. And you need to figure out what your Trust Wallet address is. So if you tap on Ethereum and hit receive, it's going to show you what your address is, and you just copy that because you're going to need it for the next couple of steps. So then you go back to Coinbase and click send and receive on the top right corner. Make sure Ethereum is selected in the pay with section, paste the Trust Wallet address in the to, and hit continue. So essentially what we're doing here is we're in Coinbase, we're going to send some to our wallet, and so that it exists there. So the idea is you want to make sure that you're sending, as always, anytime you're sending, make sure you're sending Ethereum to Ethereum. If you're ever sending Bitcoin, send Bitcoin to Bitcoin. So make sure you're always sending the right thing. You never want to send a different currency to a different address that's not the same token, because that will end up being lost, unfortunately. So again, for this case, make sure that the Ethereum is selected in pay with, paste your address in the to section, and hit continue. Once the transaction is confirmed, you'll receive a message that your Ethereum transaction will take about 10 minutes. So don't panic if it ends up being 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Just don't freak out. I know a lot of people, they're like, where's my money? Where's my money? And then they'll try to like search online how to check. Don't worry, give it some time, because again, it's going through the blockchain. Once your Ethereum hits Trust Wallet, tap on the quadruple dot icon in the bottom right taskbar. So there's a couple of steps. So if you're on Android, it should say Decentralized Apps. It will be probably the second button. So it's going to be D-Apps, standing for Decentralized App. If you're on iOS, there's a couple more steps you need to do. If you're likely missing the icon, Apple doesn't like Decentralized Apps. In order to get it, open Safari and type Trust, browser enable. A prompt will appear with the following message. Open this page in Trust, tap open. The 4-dot icon should appear with the word browser. So the idea is that you're just trying to get these decentralized apps opened within Trust Wallet so you could search for the next step. And in iOS, you just have to do these additional steps. Once you actually have done that, like I said, in this bottom corner, it says browser here, but in the updated version, it's actually D-Apps for decentralized apps. Click on the 4-dot icon, and this is the 4-dot icon, decentralized apps, and click on Uniswap exchange. It's a unicorn. You could also type on the top if you need to search for it if you don't see it immediately, but it should be in the most popular ones. So tap on the selected token and search for SHIB in the search bar. If it doesn't exist already, click import. Then you're going to tap on the max button, which will input all your Ethereum into your wallet. Obviously, I don't know how much you have, but if you hit max, it'll put everything in there. And then you'll have this screen that says, okay, this is how much ETH you're trying to give, and you're trying to swap for this much SHIB. And then it says select swap, confirm by, and then the following screen after that's going to just confirm that you're confirming the swap. So it's going to give you 2 chances to make sure that you're swapping for the correct amount. So it's good that they have these kind of checks just to make sure you know what you're buying. So make sure to just double check that, this is how much Ethereum you want to buy, and you're transferring over. Just in case you have other Ethereum you want to spend on something else, this is just, how much you're going to switch Ethereum for SHIB at this moment. And it even shows like 1 SHIB equals how much Ethereum, just so that you know the price and then the rate. Cool. So you'll get a message that says you don't have enough Ethereum to cover network fees. You'll be shown the cost of the network fee. Take note of it and subtract it from your Ethereum balance. In the example below, the network fee is 0.058555 Ethereum. Subtract that from your balance, is 0.084. You'll get 0.0261. So the idea is that you don't know what the network fees are going to be, right? So you need a way to calculate that. And obviously network fees vary. In this case, the network fee is pretty expensive at $225, right? So what you want to do is you want to hit max, and that's why you're hitting max, is you're trying to show how much you have, and this is the max total, but it's saying this is the network fee. So you're trying to figure out what the balance is, how much you actually can buy. That's why in the beginning we asked you to put more money than you can actually buy with to cover the network fees. So in this case, the network fee is really high, so you have to make sure that you're not going to be able to buy $551 worth. You're going to be able to get how much you have, right? So you're going to, based off next, so you have to kind of do the math, and it's going to be a little bit tough, but I'm sure you can do it. It's where you have to take the Ethereum that you have from your balance and then subtract it from the network fee, and then you'll get this number here. And then make sure that when you do it right away once you have the new balance, because again, network fees always change. And if you wait, a couple minutes or something like that, network fees change and it gets higher, you're going to have to do and calculate the math again. So tap on cancel and replace the Ethereum amount and the number that subtracts the network fee. So in this case, remember, it was 0.0261. Again, click on swap followed by confirm swap. So again, it's asking if you want to do it. And then congrats, you successfully bought Shiba coin. After a few minutes, you should see the new tokens in your TrustWallet app. So you'll see your Ethereum go down, and then you'll see your SHIB go up. And the idea, and I think that the most difficult part is just having to deal with that network fees. I think you just have to make sure that you're calculating and know what the network fee is. You won't know after the fact. That's why I made you go through that process of checking what it is, going back, then knowing the network fee, subtracting how much you need to pay for the network fee, and then how much you could actually allocate to buying SHIB. So hopefully this process wasn't too difficult. Like I said, if you have done this process and you learned this and it was pretty easy for you, you can use this example with other tokens. Obviously, there's a difference between buying from Ethereum and buying a smart chain. Obviously, you have to look up what token that you're trying to get. Sometimes you can't just search for a token. Sometimes you have to input the contract address, which you could either get from the website or BSC scan. But in this case, this is how to buy SHIB token. If you need to reference this video or slow it down and pause, please refer to it in the future. And I'll make more videos like this, walking you guys through some other popular altcoins. But let me know in the comments what you think. If you own SHIB token, whether you use this tutorial and bought SHIB token of your own. And yeah, or if you guys have any other recommendations on, instead of using Coinbase, use some other place to send your Ethereum from. Or if you have any tips, etc., let me know in the comments. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.